Alright guys, so here we go, going at it again, another match, D-Robo versus Aqua Force. So I went first, I'm D-Robo, then Vlad is Aqua Force, goes first, he attacks, I no guard, does 1 damage, everything's standard right now. I wanted to see how this matchup worked just because it plays very differently than Kagero, and just to see how it is going against it. Change the deck up a little bit. Should have a deck profile soon. I no guard. He no guards this one. I get grade 3. Yeah, nothing much going on. Goes to grade 2. Usually grade 2 would be, he probably didn't have the pieces, but I no guard. I no pass that one. Just because I want to take damage later. Go ahead and go into D-Robo. Now I'll make a very interesting play here that I don't want to put tons of stuff on the field, so I have 3 of him. I was going to call him right behind, but then I decided no, I'm going to call him to the side, so I do have an attacker later. I put the skill, which gives him another 10k. It's attacking for 33. If I get a trigger, I get another critical. So that gives my opponent a thing, okay, no guard. He's not going to guard that one. But he's at 1 damage and whatever. So I do hit a heal trigger, which then boosts me up to 43, which then gives me a critical. So that works before that. I go ahead and heal, and I get another draw trigger. So he does heal, and he does get another damage. So he's at 2. I would have preferred him to be at 3, but you know, heal triggers, it happens. Now this is the big turn for them, which is grade 3. They get their Excel circle, and he's probably, yeah, he probably had all his stuff and waited. I don't know why he didn't do it turn 2, but maybe he just, if I hit a trigger or anything. So he attacks. I have no damage, so I'm taking the first one, of course. We want to take the first one and we want to take the second one, unless we're going to die, but we want to take the first and second, so we no guard that one. He gets no triggers. I hit no triggers. Now these are the next 2 are the 2 we do want to block. We want to block the 3rd and the 4th, so he doesn't get Maelstrom's ability off. Attacks for 25. I hit another heal trigger. I guard with another heal trigger. And then he attacks. I ask if it's the 5th. I believe it's a 5th attack, so I'm going to go ahead and just take that. That's fine. Because again, I want to block. I want to take 2 and block 2. And by taking 2 at the beginning, it gives you the opportunity to go ahead and maybe get a trigger and stop a lot of their stuff dead in tracks. So we're going to use D-Robo grade 2 to put 5k, so we're at 28. Now we're at 38. We're going to put in something else now. We're going to put the grade 3, and then we're going to swim and attack 48. Attack 48 to the Vanguard. No guard. I can't risk not getting the trigger, but I do get the trigger. I heal 1, and I put it on my rear guard, which I was going to get 5k and a crit because I attacked for more than 3,000. And I get a critical trigger. So I hit a critical, put the critical on my Vanguard, and put the power there. He gets 3 damage. He does get 2 triggers, which he gets a force and a draw. So we counterblast, and we call our next grade 3, which is an awesome ability. And put the force mark on the rear guard just because he has 2 criticals. And he gets another 10k off of the Vanguard's ability. 33. To Vanguard. He does have 2 triggers, so he's at 33 himself. So he gives me a 15 for 2 to pass. Nothing and nothing. So then I attack with my 58, I believe it is. With the 2 triggers and the plus 10k and the 4 circle and his ability. 58, 2 criticals. With Jax, that was a very powerful turn. And he's at 5 damage, I'm at 2. He goes ahead and rides again. He gets another Excel circle. It gives me the, again, now being at 2 damage, gives me the opportunity to take 2 and take 2 damage and block the 3rd and 4th. So we have 2 perfect guards, so I'm not worried too much. We have perfect guard and a heal trigger. So he attacks the rear guard, which usually is going to happen because then, like, if you want damage, we're going to attack your rear guards and not attack your vanguard. So he goes ahead. I thought he was going to attack the rear guard, but he attacked the vanguard with the 3rd attack. I no guard that, of course, so he heals. And he gets another Maelstrom. I go ahead and get a draw trigger, which that puts me to 23. Really blocks a lot of other attacks that he might be doing. Really puts a kibosh on a lot of things that Aqua Force does. So if you get a trigger early, I was thinking of guarding for him, but then I decided not to, so I let him go. That's fine. Just because I feel like if he does get another turn, because I don't think I have the capability of riding again, but maybe I do. So I use a perfect guard there. Maybe I should have used, instead of the perfect guard, I should have used the heal trigger, but I decided not to. So he attacks for 25. I thought about taking it, but then I just said it's a 5k block, and I already have. I'm gonna call one of them at least. Stand draw. I was thinking about riding, but I decided not to. Just if I could get his power up to 45 and above, which I think if I did the math right, if I get a 10k, I probably could, because I'm gonna put 5k on him, which makes 28 plus his put another 8k behind. Attacking with 36, which if I get a trigger, it'd be 46, and I'm able to use his ability. But it ended up being a critical trigger anyway, so he no guarded, and he just goes ahead and take 2 damage, and that's the game. Alright guys, like I slowly say, not the best Vanguard player in the world, but I'm alright though. Thanks for watching.